Okay. I think we are back. I think we are back. If y'all can give me check, make sure my microphone is good to go. If y'all can give me a thumbs up, I know this is bad. So I'm going to try to get everything back up and running. Had some okay. Okay. All right. So give me a thumbs up if everything's good to go. Volume's good. I'm back. Let me know what we got going on here. I know there are a couple of y'all, Daniel and a couple other guys were chatting. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete that other VOD. Man, I hate that. I hate it. Yeah, just let me know when everybody kind of gets back in here or what. Just refreshing the stream and seeing what's going on. We'll check our microphone and our volume and everything like that. I'm actually going to go try to do that now. Thank y'all again for waiting on that and bearing with me. I don't understand what's going on. It might have been. I'll recognize the names when they come back in and we were talking, and it looks like everything is back going normal now. And let's go here. I'll check it out. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, much better. Much better. There's no delay. Okay, good deal. Hey, thank y'all again for now I've got to get it's got to be the software that I'm using while streaming, and I think that's going to be it. Man. Anyway, Daniel I can't remember the other Holmesy and a couple other guys I know were in here, and we were talking about some things going on and just transitioning in audio. And somebody said a good one, man, said the stream was kind of like lagging out to where it was almost like an old Chinese movie. But man, thank y'all so much for hanging tight during technical difficulties. We had that last time, and like I was telling them, you've got to adapt and you've got to overcome. And when things happen and life throws you a curveball, it's how and adversity, it's how we react to that. And so I'm gonna go ahead and probably delete that other little. I'm gonna delete that one because it just was not acting right. It was not acting right. I appreciate it. I'm gonna get everything set back up here and ready to go. So I hate that. I'm really gonna have to figure out what's going on, man. Well, anyway, I appreciate you guys sticking around. Oh boy. Okay. Now I've got to let's make sure everybody's back in business. We're just talking about boot camp and transitioning from the Marine Corps into civilian life. I think that's kind of where we left off. So let's Perfect. And I'll get everything else back online. Like I said, I was trying to look at my frame rate and everything like that to make sure nothing was dropping. So I apologize. We'll figure it out. Because I do enjoy doing this. I enjoy kind of sitting here and chatting and talking with everybody and just answering those questions. And like I said, it's been a long, rough week for me because I did start this and then got jacked up by a hot water heater exploding in my attic. So been in the sun, and I was telling the other guys here earlier that hydrate. So I'm just trying to hydrate. So I'll wait for them to kind of get back in and see if we can pick up to where we left off, and I could refresh my chat now and make sure everything is good. And like I said, I'm sitting on a gig of fiber, so it's not like, it's not like the connection is bad. It's just really, really odd. Really odd to me. So, but we're back in business. And there was one guy that I was waiting for him to come in. I know time differences and everything like that to kind of to play. And Sunday is usually a good day that we can come in here and talk. And after the new video drops and things like that, that's kind of what I wanted to do, was a place for everybody to come and hang out, do an after action, ask some questions and talk and discuss and everything like that. So, and now I'm going to be super nervous for everything to make sure that it's good to go and that it doesn't jack up on me again, man. I lost my overlay. I'm not sure what else I lost. I'm unfamiliar, but hey, I got to add on my own, right? Man, okay. We'll work through it. I'm going to go in here. I don't know if I can go. Hey, Holmesy. Hey, how we sounding now? How we looking good? Yes, sir. We are live again. We're good. Everything synced up. Man, it looks better. It feels better. It's really weird, man. I don't understand. How's the volume going? You'll kind of be able to tell me. Okay. Hey, brother, I don't know what keeps happening. It is so weird. I check and I run, I do a pre-stream type video, even when recording videos. And I do that redundancy, right? And it just fails the first time, every time. I did, like I was saying, I lost my overlay and some other things, but I'll worry about that later on. Do not understand why. Like I said, everything's the same. Nothing changes here when I leave. All the equipment's the same. So I don't get it. It's technology, man. But we're going to adapt and overcome. Hey, thanks for coming back, Holmesy. I appreciate it, bud. I appreciate that. It's so odd. And I thought maybe it was something I was doing, and it might well be. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, and like I was kind of saying and everything was um time zones and things do play an effects. And I had someone ask me about when I was going live, and that's it's hard to get it just right for everybody. But and there's another guy that he usually jumps in on here at kind of later in the stream and things. McJunkin, he's got some good stuff, man. I've seen him a lot in the chat and everything. So when he gets in here, we'll get rolling, and a couple other guys. Trying to find out. Yeah. Yeah, I lost everything on my. But it does look better and it does feel better. It's a lot smoother right now. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I mean, it's so odd to me. And like I said, I do a test stream anyway. What time zone are you? I just out of curiosity, Holmesy, what time zone are you on right now, or what time is it for you? It's 5:45, 17:45 here where I'm at. Just trying to get a grasp on kind of where everybody's at. Got a call real quick. Okay, we're back. I'm sorry, I had to take a call. When Mama calls, you answer it. Okay, everybody's on Central Time. Okay, New Hampshire. Okay, so Eastern Time, so you're an hour ahead. 6:45, 5:45. Tango, what's going on, man? Yeah, I had to take a call. I had to take a call. So, yeah, we're back. We are back in business, and I'll figure out all my overlays and everything at a later date. Ain't worried about it. So Central Time and Eastern Time. Man, it's super hot where I'm at right now. Still, I've been working, like I said, I work in the attic at 120 degrees, 25 degrees in the attic. New Hampshire. I don't think I've ever been to New Hampshire. I don't know if I've met anyone that's from New Hampshire, Holmesy. So I'm glad to have a little East Coast in here, which is good. I have now. You're right, man. You always, and that's a good thing about the Marine Corps too. And hey, listen, and in the military or wherever it might be, is it's not. You meet people from all over the United States. I mean, everybody. You know, man. Heck yeah, I appreciate that. Yes, sir. But you meet people all over the United States. And where else would you do that in the military? Not a lot. People usually stay in their little zone or their little home or their little space. You can see the tan line that I've got from being out in the sun. What you do meet everybody. I work with a. Holy cow! You work with a master gun? Wow! Holy cow! I can only imagine the stories that he's got. That's pretty cool. I can say I don't work with any Marines. I know some in the area and have some buddies that are from here. But as far as working with them, I know there's some guys in the Air Force and the Army and things, but I don't have a master gunnery sergeant sitting there to chit chat with. There's some stories I can imagine he's telling. That'd be fun. I bet y'all get stuff done, don't you? Very cool. I can imagine the conversations. Woo. Need those kind of guys in the chat. You know, them old school guys. I bet he's tough as nails. Man. Very cool. I'm gonna go try to see if I can get this fan on me, man. It gets hot in here with all this equipment and stuff, you know. I kind of like this view way back in the back. Wow. Okay. So y'all were kind of. I only went to Pendleton a few times, man, for some training and things like that. But I was stationed on the East Coast most of the time I was in. Oh, y'all reminiscing. Yeah. Listen, there's some groups and stuff, some guys that, you know, that out in Camp Lejeune and other schools and stuff. Camp Pendleton, I don't remember much about it except for training, man. Mountains, hot and cold. Let me go get this AC. Okay. No, I'm not. I'm good. I'm still here. Do what? Still going? Because I'm trying to get this fan going, buddy. It's hot up in here. Okay. You can't hear that fan, can you? I'm just so worried now about all my equipment. We'll bring it up a little bit right here and see if it's more comfortable for me where I can sit back and relax and okay. I'm so nervous that I got to go back there and start checking that audio and stream and everything too. So you can see the fan blowing the flag over here. Oh, perfect, man. Well, everything has worked. Hey, Holmes, thanks for being my test guinea pig here right now. So usually there's one good guy in this in the stream or the video or something. He'll be like, I'll be honest with you, man. So I appreciate you being that guy today. So that's all that we need. Might have a visitor from the dog. But yeah, we always need that guy. That funny question here. But Holmesy, 3531 Motor T op. 3534 mobile refueler. Okay, Motor T. Hey, listen, those guys, man, they keep everything running, you know? I mean, that's everybody's like, "Oh, you know, Motor T." I met some really good dudes in Motor T, man. Some really squared away Marines, but actually really good people. Just really decent humans, man. Everybody gives them flack, man, for being in Motor T. I don't know what it is, but those dudes keep us rolling. And that's with every job, and even in the Marine Corps or the military, every job has a purpose, no matter what you did. Keeps it running, you know? So I appreciate that. Really cool guys. That's some hard work, too. Somebody's got to do it. Do you still use what you learned or went to school with or did in any form now? Do you still do anything like that? I've actually. I'm doing something real quick. One second. Okay. Okay, back in business, boys. I had to re send out the link uh to my live stream when everything went haywire. So, boy, that flag is flapping today, baby. Right. If we couldn't truck it, then we ain't jumping. I get it. Kind of my heavy equipment operator for a town, but drive truck a lot at the same time plowing snow. Okay. So in a way, you still use kind of what you did. That's very cool. I was a 2651. I was a special intelligence Marine. I laugh because the young guys need to stop to sleep when plowing, and me and the master guns keep going. Yeah. Can't truck it if we ain't humping. That's right. Yep. I was a 2651 and did a whole lot of other stuff. But yeah. So 3011. What's a 3011? Oh, 311. Oh, 311. Okay. I was like, I've never heard of a 3011. I'm sure there is one, but I just don't know that one. Oh, 311. Okay. All right. Tango. Where what years were you in? Just out of curiosity. You said old timer. And I appreciate you stopping by, Tango. I really do appreciate that. Woo! 80 to 86. Okay. All right, Tango. I was born in 1983. I was born in 83. You were halfway through. Well, man, I really do appreciate you stopping by. That is old school. I appreciate you and your who you are. Okay, all right. So I still had iron sights when I went through in 2001. I know nowadays they have the ACOGs, the Trigicons, and everything like that, but I still use the iron sights and everything. And then they were transitioning to the ACOG as I was getting out. So, yeah. Now they cheat. Hey, Okay, so you qualified with the 45. We did the Beretta 9mm. We qualified with the Beretta 9. Okay. I love hearing about the history of the Marine Corps and what you did when you were in versus what I did when I was in, and how things change, how some things don't change, but yet 90% of it is tradition and everything doesn't change. Oh, okay. So the Beretta wasn't out yet. Okay, got it. Good deal. Hey, thank you, Holmesy. Man, dude, it's guys like you that came before me that laid that foundation for us younger generation guys to come in and to take over and to do it. And I think I'm kind of getting to the older generation myself of these newer guys coming in and everything. I mean, it's just that we're passing those traditions and everything down. So I appreciate you guys, what y'all did. An MP5? Dang. I didn't even know they used the MP5. Yeah, the Beretta. Some like it, some don't. I don't have a problem with it. I didn't have a problem with it. I'm waiting for an email for a fella that I'm waiting to come into chat. I've been waiting for him to. I've been trying to put out a little bit notice. I know that it's kind of late on the notice today of just getting everybody. I got you. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yep. So I didn't really go in. Didn't really have any guys that were MPs or anything like that. I knew a few of them, but we didn't really interact much at all. Let's see if this guy's. He knows who he is. I didn't wear my shirt for him today. That's all right. Like I said, this is kind of newer part for me is doing this little live streaming deal and talking about the last video we were talking about when the whole hot water debacle came was martial arts in the Marine Corps. what martial arts did you use, and McMap, and did you just combatives and different other things that were used and what are not used to today. So we were talking about that until the debacle came, but that has changed as well. Pugil sticks were still involved, and some knife training, some hand to hand, and I know there's some, when I get in the McMap and things like that. So, and I think that goes for all branches of service of how things change, and it's not just the Marine Corps; it's all military branches are, you know, they learn, but the Marine Corps digs down more in the tradition, but we use it throughout all the military. Does anyone find it's kind of hard where they work? I'm always early and am there to work, and they act like we owe them something. I do. I still struggle with that, even, with my kids and my wife and being married and everything, of like, all right, we're 15 minutes early everywhere I go. I mean, we're early, 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 and she's a on time or 5 minutes late, and that bugs the crap out of me. Work, same thing with me. Now I do work with some good guys, and they're on their own par. So, but yes, in everyday life, I do realize that, and I do see that where it's not uncommon for those things, Holmesy. Some people do don't just show up, but and that's a thing that I think most military, even the Marine Corps and other, branches, but we're always on time. We're always early. So you understand my frustration then, right? You understand. You understand. And I'm just like, all right. And we've learned, I've learned some patience, I've learned some grace, I've learned some things that I need to do. But if there's something else, we'll take two separate cars. If it's that big, if I need to be there and I've got to be there, and it's okay if she's late, totally okay. We just take separate vehicles. We alleviate the problem, and we just go do our own thing. But you know, uh, I find it when I really get stressed out is when we're flying, like to the airport and through customs and other countries and things like that. I find that is where I get stressed out. I get stressed out. I'm like, we got to be there this early, check in, flight, miss. One of those things. Little things like that get me, and then like events. I like being on time at the event. And then she's like, well, nobody shows up to a party early or an event early. I'm like, okay, well, and they said 6 o'clock. Doesn't mean they didn't say 5:45, So I get it. I get it. I need to drink a Waze energy drink. Looks like we're about the same, man. Little things I can give a little grace to and stuff like that. But if I say we're going, 100%, I'm with you. 100%. I get it. I get it. And I mean, you can be 5 minutes late to a movie because you're going to watch 10 minutes, 15 minutes worth of ads and previews, but some things you just don't need to be late to be honest. But yeah. I got a pretty cool. I was going to share some stuff, but I was talking about videos that are coming out or some content that I've got thinking up here. I want to kind of talk about, and I'm just kind of looking at a list. I have a checklist of everything. So yeah. I got these pretty cool koozies from Waze Energy Drink. I just started using them lately on my bottles of water, but these are pretty cool. I can give these out. Might be something cool to throw in, and it's a very cool koozie. And I lost my overlay that usually sits right here, right there. If I had a little drink holder. My wife says she's going to be late to her own funeral, and I'll be the one that's early for his funeral. Yeah, I get it, man, but there's nothing we can do about that. You just got to kind of move on, and you learn how to deal with it over time. Many years passed and things like that, then you'll learn to adapt and to overcome. I'm going to see if I can get this link out. I got some military buddies. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Ways got the new koozies, man. Got the energy drink sitting back here next to my crayons. I don't think Holmesy, I don't think crayons were a part of your thing going through either, right? Marines eating crayons. I'm gonna see if these guys get in here. I was gonna invite them to come chat with us. I didn't. It was very late in doing it, so I know they wanted to hop on, and that's what I plan to do is get some of these guys in here and build that community. They're Air Force guys, Army guys. I don't know if there's any Marines in that group, but yeah, there's a lot of them around. Trying to get a few of them on here. Do a little podcast type thing going on, all different branches. Got a buddy of mine that's a pilot, some retired guys that I know. Actually, a few retired guys that I know that's kind of in my circle, and getting them on here and getting their perspective on, back then until today. My wife tells me to go eat my pack of crayons. Yep. I got a big box of them sitting over here, man. It's a big thing. A lot of groups and things like. Oh, I forgot what I was going to do. I did install these. I'll show you guys these things. I don't know if those. Yeah, it's too bright, right? I don't know if that's too bright or not. You can kind of see the LEDs flickering, but just to give it a little bit of, green ones. Oh, you like a green one? Yeah, I don't know where those are. I got them. I'm telling you, I got a whole box. My kids are even doing it. And these, I like to give these out to little kids. Sorry, let me get adjusted here. Back in the saddle. These right here, man. These are very cool. I give those to the kids. Now, for me, I like the real ones. People comment and tell me that all the time, man. Everybody says red's their favorite. I'm with Tango. I like the green ones. But little kids and stuff, they're little crayons. Just just kind of make that connection. These are actually bubble gum, but these are not. Those are Crayola brand. Those are mine. Those do not get touched. Those only get eaten by this guy. But these are just for the kids, and they come with a little sticker, a little something in there for them. So like, Mom, Dad, he's eating crayons again, but it's good to have that interaction with the youth and things like that. But these are mine, and you can tell I've been eating a little bit. It baffles people all the time about crayons, man. They call me a crayon eater, and that's all cool. It's all good. I need to learn how to push this seat up. It's like all my gear got jacked with, but nobody's been here to do any of it. Okay, there we go. Now I feel much better. Lordy mercy. It's just one thing after the other. Like I said, I've been working all week trying to fix stuff. And then now all my stream stuff gets all jacked up. Yeah. There we go. I just sent that link out, the new link that I had to resend out for the live video to my buddies, and maybe they'll jump in and have a little chit chat. Assistant fire support. Okay. That's in Coronado. That's very cool, Tango Chaser. What did that involve? That's very cool. I'm interested to hear what an assistant fire support coordinator does. And there are a lot of jobs that I don't know in the Marine Corps what they did or anything like that too. So yeah, let me know. What's that? Oh, air and ground support. Okay. I got it. Air and ground support. Very cool. Yeah, man. Let me do that. I'll definitely do it. Let me I'm gonna post it in chat. There you go. You can copy that link right there. Actually, I think perfect. J-Talk. Yep. That was a while back. Yeah, that is one thing that has changed, Tango. No computers, maps, and compass. Shooting an azimuth, a grid, and everything. I get that. I did not have GPS and things like that in the beginning of when I was in, but then later on they started getting the the computers and the high speed stuff, but I think it's all important that we all learn how to use a map and a compass, plots, grids, call for fire, things like that. You're good, man. Hey, no worries, brother. I appreciate the sharing. Um, Actually, I think there's a button that should be down the bottom of the screen that says share, and you can share it out. I'll pin that to the top in case somebody else needs it. Boom. There we go. Nice. Make sure this AC's on. Let me know if you need any help, bud. I'll help you out as much as I can. Heck, you help me out. I appreciate that. A ton. Oh, so you were a PMI. Man, I did a video not too long ago about some PMI instructors, or just the differences of what they do and the different campaign covers that they wore, and some PMIs. Man, they had a big old cigar hanging out. They had a big sombrero because they were in the sun a lot. Looked a lot different than it does now. So, yeah, that's cool, man. I know that is totally different to today, and some other videos that you still got your hat. Oh man, that's very cool. That is awesome. That's so cool that you still got it. That's very cool. Yeah, I saved all my stuff. Some of the stuff you can see is in the background and everything. And I've got another one around here, the old cami cover. I still got all my dress uniforms, all my other uniforms for my kids and stuff. So very cool. Keep that stuff, man. That's awesome. Here you go. Get him to make me up. That's my youngest right there. He's gonna make me up a little drink. Let's stay hydrated. How did you like being a PMI? You must have shot really well. Or did you choose that, or did they tell you to go to that school? Trying to get this message out to these guys. You were asked to go. Okay. Did you fill it all the way up, bud? Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Bye-bye. Got me a little hydration drink here. So you asked to go, and then did you, for PMI, was that at Paris Island, or what was your role as PMI of them asking you to go? I'm not sure what. Okay. So you're there when sniper school was going on. That's very cool. I heard that is a tough course. I heard that's a tough. Tough school. Quantico. Oh, so you actually taught at Quantico. Okay. Got it. Whoop. I gave my dress blues to my uncle who went to Vietnam for 2 tours and didn't have any. Wow. So you gave them to him? Okay. Yeah, dress blues weren't given to me. I had to purchase mine. Had to purchase them. Okay. School for the reserve unit only. Okay, so that's you taught assume you taught pistol and rifle? Pistol and rifle? Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Seems like I cannot get hydrated enough. I'm working in the sun and working in that attic all day for 3 days. Man. Um, let's see here what we got going on. Um, yeah. I bet that was cool being a PMI, man. That's very cool. So I've known, I mean, being familiar with weapons and keeping on with that after I got out and during my career, it's tough teaching people, you know, how to shoot. I bet. And the best ones that I've found, you know, and I've heard through instructors and things is the ones that have never shot before. They don't have any bad habits to break, you know. So there you go. They're starting base. I mean, I like I said, I know I had a lot of what I thought was right shooting was totally different than what the Marine Corps and the military and instructors teach. And I found it easier the way that they did it. That like, okay, this makes sense now. This is the way I needed to learn how to shoot. This is what I need to do, things I need to do when I shoot. So it's really having an open mind. Yes, sir. Hey, Holmesy, we're going to do it a lot more, man. I know there are only a few of us here right now, but um, if I can get to these other guys to chime in and chat too, man, they'll, there's some good dudes out there. It's awesome. It's good. It's good for his brothers, you know, to go and talk and what's going on and just being able to share and reminisce and talk and go through life together, man. I was asked to join the international rifle team after class, but I turned it down. Wow. Now that would have been cool. That would have been very, very cool. Man, I think I might have done that one. I don't know if I was asked, but I might have done it. I don't know if I mean I was a decent shot, you know, but that would have been an experience to have. Even a PMI, man, that takes a lot. Can imagine the training to go through, and I would assume it's just like an instructor course now that you go through. Oh, there was one more thing that I was going to want to do. Move this over. One of my buddies that's still at the shop, he just texted me. He'll be a good one to get in here, man. He's a good dude. Okay, good deal, man. Well, thank you. I appreciate you sharing that link with him and everything. Let's do this. Perfect. Okay. I just found. I just found what I think was going on from earlier. Yeah, I'd love to get him in here and talk, man. That'd be good. I'm sure he would enjoy some of the videos and and things like that. Oh, for the Hollywood Marines, that would have been me. He was a drill instructor, man. Yeah, I've done a lot of videos on the drill instructors. Those are very it's very different from now until back then, and it's different. It's a lot. Okay. Let's do this. I'm trying to get those overlays back. Back on. I don't want to mess it up. Sorry. Me too. You too. A drill instructor? Wow. 28 years. That is Hollywood Marine. Yep. Oh, okay. So you're along with me. You 28 years is a long time in the Marine Corps. But for a master gunnery sergeant, yeah. Yeah, I was a Hollywood Marine. Everybody tells me that. Do I need to go put my sunglasses on? You know? All right. Oh man. It's funny you ask. You could smell jet fuel all the time, but watching those planes come in and take off and it's kind of demotivating because you're like, man, I'm not sure if I want to be here. But yeah, that man, it was super. You heard them all the time. I mean, it was literally right next door. I know you know where it's at, but it was different. It was a lot different. It was like, man, kind of made you miss home when you first got there, and then after that, normal day. Didn't even think twice. Yeah, interruptions a lot. I remember that. because you had to wait for it to fly off, then go back into start the instruction and things like that. So I get it. No, it was not. Nope. So they had the Navy boot camp there in San Diego next to or close to the Marine Corps. I was unfamiliar with that. But no, I did not see any Navy except for corpsmen. Divided by a fence. Interesting. I did not know that. I bet that was fun. Could you well, I guess if it was just a fence, I guess you could see or whatever. Huh. Never knew that. I'm unsure. I'll have to look that up. I wonder when they stopped doing that. You know, I did have. Do I know? I'm not sure if he was in the Navy, but yeah, Tango might know when they stopped doing that because that's very interesting. That's very cool. Well, I'll tell you this: we did not get any carne asada in boot camp. No, sir. That's for sure. Okay. So you don't remember. I'll have to look that up. That's a good one. They probably got tired of it, man. There's no telling what those Navy. It's crayon time, boys. There's no telling what those Navy thought about. You know, having the Marines over there. Camp Pendleton had the main attraction outside its front gate, and we all know what that was. Camp Lejeune had the same thing. Three things that you can find at just about any Marine Corps base camp. It's a camp for the Marine Corps. Is used car dealership. Well, actually, maybe four. Yeah, Camp Lejeune was good. Place to get your hair cut, get tattoos, and a strip club. Do y'all agree with that? I'm just being honest. I think that's probably any military base. Yeah, it's true. It is true. Lejeune wasn't bad. Wasn't that bad. I was stationed down in Pensacola, Florida for a little bit. That was really cool. We were near um, NAS Pensacola, kind of close to there, probably 2 miles away, maybe not far, 3 miles away from there at the school. 29 Palms. Woo. Oh, I agree with you. Did some training. Yep. 29 stumps. I'm with you. I agree. Nothing there. Yes, sir. Grumpy Cat. Welcome, man. Good deal. I said we were talking about I was talking about the about 4 things that you can find out at any military or Marine Corps camp base. Used car dealership, tattoo parlor, place to get your hair cut, and a strip club. Tell me I'm wrong. Grumpy Cat. I remember June through August in 1969 when it was too hot to exercise outside, so our DS had us do inside. Holy cow. So you were in boot camp in 1969. My goodness. I can imagine how that was in 1969. Wow. Semper Fi, sir. Come on. That's old school right there. They don't make them like that anymore. I'm just telling you. Man. Goodness. Yep. Oh, yeah. 100%. Bad to the bone. Hey, but even you guys, Grumpy Cat, y'all were, a part of that foundation laying for us younger Marines, and laying that foundation, what it is about the Marine Corps, and what we are and what we do is because of guys like you that pave that way, man. Hey, Jared, what's up, brother, man? Good deal. Yeah, I figured you got that link, that link that I sent you. I just wanted you to pop in. Yeah, it is. It's that foundation, the guys. 1969. That's old school right there. Tough as nails. Tough as nails. What you up to, Jared? What you up to, man? Y'all got me on the big screen. Hey, I know him locally. He's a good dude. One of my boys right here. Ah, you can tell little man that I'm on TV. Let him know. Hey, you just missed crayon time, Jared. We yeah, use car dealerships with the highest interest rate. You got it. Holy crap. Grumpy Cat, just with a metalworker 1316. Nothing. Oh, you were special, man. Don't underdo that. You did. I mean, it don't matter what you were. Much respect. Cooking some spaghetti. Come on, brother. We hungry. He's right down the road from me. I might have to end the stream and go get some spaghetti. Hey, you coming to the men's group in the morning? That's one of the local guys, man. Put my crayons back up. Don't want to ruin my dinner. Yeah, I know a lot of guys that got in trouble for those car dealerships, man. A lot of guys that got in trouble. I don't think that's right. You know? I mean, just handing it to you. Just handing it to you. And having no shame in it. You know? Knowing that those guys are going to get caught up in something they can't afford. Well, Grumpy Cat, man, I appreciate you stopping by and sharing that, man. That's good stuff. I've watched videos and you know, as much as I can, but you know, that's real life stuff right there, man. Be bankrupt and in debt before you get out of the Marine Corps so bad that you can't get out, that you're going to need, you know, you're going to need to stay in to pay for all that stuff that you have or get it repoed. You know, I see things have not changed. I wonder if they're like that till today. Still, I'm just wondering. Maybe not. Maybe not as bad. Maybe Marines are smarter, you know, and don't make the same decisions. And the prices, man. Could only imagine the debt that Marines are coming out now. Scary. That is scary. And all my stuff got. There we go. Yeah, because I did not like getting a haircut on base at all. I didn't like it. So I went off base and got a haircut. And I know there were tons of haircutting places that, you know, I mean, with me, as you can tell, with the growth in my hair, I was having to get a haircut a lot. Lines are too long. That's right. Yep. Everybody's in there trying to get a haircut. So, Holmesy, what I'm trying to do, and the reason why I'm here midweek is I usually try to do it on Sundays or on the weekend is my main time when I post those videos so we can kind of talk and hang out. And I had to have a full-time job. So sometimes on the evening, what I'm going to get better doing or get better at doing is throwing something out there and scheduling it so everybody will know. But maybe 2 to 3 times a week is my goal is to kind of do that. And so if it kind of picks up, you know, I'll do it more often. And so, but that's my plan now is on the weekends or maybe late at night during the week and schedule it out and post something to the community tab on YouTube where you can see, hey, I'm going to be live tonight or at a specific time. My first car was $1,000 and a 70 GTO Judge. Oh, a Judge. I want to bid on the Navy credit. Yeah. Holmesy, just make sure that you're paying attention to that community tab and socials and stuff like that. I try to post up, and you can find it all at USMC Nome. Jared, I see some ribbons on that jacket in the background. Yeah, there's a few in there on that dress blue uniform. There's a few of them on there. I know you can't really see them, but okay, I might dive into that one day, going over to like what they mean, what they are. Hey, Simplify Holmes, I appreciate it, man. Yes, sir. I appreciate you stopping by and helping me earlier and all the technical stuff. But yeah, check socials and we'll catch you on the next one, bud. We'll do it. I appreciate it. We'll be back. $1,000 car. Do you wish you still had that car? I bet you do. Old Judge. Yeah, I mean it might be Sunday or Saturday or Sunday, Sunday or Monday. Mondays work really well too, Holmesy. So just like I said, just pay attention to those social tabs and the community tab, and I'll try to get a schedule out for you guys. And maybe a midweek Wednesday. Sounds good. I'll work on it. Let's go over here. I will let you guys know. It was a repo. I traded it for a Chevy van. I needed a larger vehicle for scuba diving. Oh, you're a scuba diver. Hey, Grumpy. Me too, man. I love it. I love it so much. I even got a tattoo of it. I scuba dive all over the world, man. I love that. That is so much fun. And I assume scuba diving has changed as well as the Marine Corps over the years too. Even kiddo in there, he scuba dives. He's 12. My whole family love it. Yeah, scuba diving has definitely changed. I know it has. Trying to get my boy Jared over there to get scuba certified so we can go scuba diving. If you hear it cooking that spaghetti, go get certified. A repo probably from another Marine or somebody else. Oh, that sucks. But yeah, scuba's fun, man. You still scuba dive today or any lately? All right, Tango. Later, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, we'll be back. Hey, Jared, I'm telling you, man, you would have a blast scuba diving. It's a one-time initial investment, and we could go wherever. Dude, that would be so much fun, Jared. I'm going to talk about that tomorrow at men's group. You going to be there? Semper Fi, brother. Learned in Okinawa in 1971, Maui. It cost $35. Our instructor was a Marine captain, Patty Dive Master. Okay, Patty. I'm SSI. That's right. That's right. I remember you telling me about Jamaica. Yeah. I do remember you telling me about it. Yeah. Hey, Grumpy, $35. Add about a zero to that, and that's how much it is today. But that's the whole course, the whole everything. Everything's paid for, your equipment and everything. So yeah, 60s. Hey, you can see some stuff at 60 feet, Jared. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, I haven't not been down to, I think 130 is about the deepest I've gone, but 60 feet, dude, you can find some really cool stuff, man. Only reason I went way down was I was spear fishing. I was doing some line fishing. And so we were diving down some wrecks. The USS Oriskany, things like that. And those lionfish like to get up in those wrecks and bed up. And they're an invasive species for the coral and the sea. And we were just hammering at them. Reed. He went with us. He went and dove with us, and we did some spear fishing. Oh yeah. Okay. I mean, if you like that kind of stuff, dude, you would love it, man. I'm telling you. Ordered gear on Okinawa and shipping my home U.S. divers. I gotcha. When's the last time you went when you went diving, Grumpy? Yeah, Jared, man, I'm telling you, dude, it is wild. You don't have to go Caribbean like we do or around the world, but there's some local spots that are really, really cool that you would really like. Yeah, U.S. Divers. I think U.S. Divers is still around today. I've ordered some stuff from U.S. Divers. But yeah, that's so much fun, man. It's an experience like none other. It's peaceful. It's quiet, relaxing, tranquil. Oh, too long. Son got certified and has my gear. So he took all your stuff, huh? Yeah, my kids are smaller, but he's got his own wetsuit and stuff. So he can't take my stuff just yet. Can't wait until Asher can get certified. Hey, dude, I'm telling you, Jared, when Paxton got certified, game changer. Because we would have to, hey, go stay with my mom or go do this or somebody watch him while we went. And then now he can go. He's tapped out at a limit of where he can go, but man, a depth limit, put it that way. Yeah. Yes. So you have to be 10 years old. I'm not 72. You're right. I got you, Grumpy Cat. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you got to be 10 years old, man. You got to learn to equalize and ears and learning and swimming. And I think 10 is about right. I think some other countries, if I'm not mistaken, lower that age, but I wouldn't want it any younger than that, to be honest with you. That's just me personally. Grand Caymans. Oh yeah, 100. I did 135 in Pensacola, Florida. 135 at a wreck dive at a ship. You can't stay there for long. I just got a message from my cousin, man. He said he must have stopped by and looked at the stream, and he got this shirt for me. It's a tattoo shop in Nashville. So I was writing him back. He must have stopped in. He didn't say anything, but he said, "Not cool shirt." Yeah. Yeah, and your bottom time at 130 feet is not long anyway. Let's go dark. Okay. Okay. All right. No. No. That is not at the res, brother. You can have that. There ain't no telling what we get into. Uh in the reservoir, man. But there's a river in South Carolina where you can do some blackout diving and you can find megalodon teeth. I'm talking teeth like this big, and it's a drift dive, but you stake yourself down and you go down 30-40 feet is it in this river, and just find these megalodon, these huge teeth and artifacts and all kinds of stuff in this river where they're just flowing, and it's really dark. It's got some sediment and then it goes down and stuff like that. I've heard about that. I've always wanted to do that. I know a lot of guys that do it. Yeah, night diving is very cool. Night diving is when the ocean comes alive to me. Octopus, which you can see here, the octopus, the sharks, the fish, everything is just active at night. Nighttime diving is very cool. As you can tell, octopus fanatic, but it is so much different at nighttime. It's not scary. Everybody thinks it's scary, but you got a light. Yeah. Very cool. I ain't doing that, man. It still made me laugh about the reservoir. There is no way. There is no way. I did some rescue diving, and we went North Alabama ish, and learned how to rescue dive, and it was blackout. And I mean, that's what you have to do. You have to learn how to do that, and learn how to tender a rope and things like that. And it just sucks. It is not fun. Yeah, you need two lights. You need two lights. Very cool. Yeah. Let's just get you down to the basics there, Jared. Basics. And get you in the water and get you certified first, and then we can worry about nighttime and blackout diving. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, man. There is no shot. Or you know how where we're from. The catfish, 6-7 feet probably, man. I mean, huge. There is no way. No way. Not gonna do it. Those rescue divers, man. Mm, yeah. Catfish size of a car, you know. Drift diving 4 miles above Niagara Falls. And I've never done that. I bet you that was super cool. Yeah. Drift diving in Niagara. Well, you've been some places then. I have not done that. Yeah. More power to them. They can have it. It's not for some people. But I think you'd enjoy night diving in the Caribbean. You can see, kind of, a little bit, you know. Oh yeah, well, jump school. But have you ever been skydiving before? Have you ever done that, or would you ever do that? Okay, yeah. Paxton wants to do skydiving, but his mama won't let him. Not yet. I would go with him. There he is right here.
I do want to skydive. I do.
There's Mr. Jared,
Oh, hi, Jared.
Asher's dad.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's right. He was talking. He's talking about scuba diving.
I would love to go skydiving. That'd
Mom.
be really fun.
Mama won't let you, huh?
I mean, when I'm older, maybe.
Maybe when you're older.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, there he is.
What's up, Jared? How you doing?
Yeah, he heard me. We were talking about diving.
Oh,
I told
I
him
heard you sound like everybody thinks it's scary. It's not.
it's not scary.
No.
Yep.
I saw octopus.
Sharks. You dove with sharks. We dove with 10-foot bull sharks.
Mm-hmm.
All kinds of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's not scary.
I'd leave you alone now.
All right, bud. See you, man.
Bye.
He heard me talking about diving, and he had to run in here and he had to run in here and see what was going on. He loves it too, man. I'm telling you. He'll do whatever. He'll dive, scuba dive, skydive, whatever. Yeah. Sea turtle and lionfish. Hey, Jared, I don't know if you were. Oh, yeah, you were. You were talking about when we went spearfishing and lionfish, and then actually had the fish cooked for us. The lionfish is really good fish if you know how to prepare it properly and cook it. And so we massive amount of lionfish, and then took it to this restaurant locally, and we did some sashimi. We fried some. We baked some. We did some nachos. We did it was really good, really flaky, very, very tender, very good fish to eat. So that's very cool. Yeah, sea turtles are very cool. And I actually have a sea turtle tattoo over on my shoulder. Sea turtles are very, very majestic. I hear you can just snorkel. Oh yeah, you can, Jared. You can. Um, I don't know where. I know Pensacola, you have to dive a little bit deeper. But there are some on a jetty that you can in Florida. I'll find out, dude. We should do that. Let me look into that, man. Let me look into that, and then let's circle back up around that. I'd love to do that. No, first of all, we're gonna get you certified, but let's look into that. That will be fun. Trying to get these boys in here on the. Oh, yeah, dude, free diving, yeah, brother. That's a whole different ball game. Whole different ball game. Yeah. Did you ever do any of that, Grumpy Cat? Did you ever do free diving? I was a lot skinnier and better. Hey, brother, me and you both. Me and you both. Um. So yeah, I get it. But you can still do it, man. We'll get snorkeling in Okinawa, third tanks. Okay, you did some snorkeling. I got you. I just never. I I I can free diving is tough, man. And Grumpy, as far the further you go down, that air and lung, you know, shrinks it down, and mm, a lot of people like that. Ain't no quitter. Come on, baby, let's go. Be all right. We'll get. That's your goal. We're gonna get you certified. We're gonna get you certified. I know I had a. I wish I could bring the pictures up. Um, of when we went. You know. Remember what year that was? Oh yeah, here we go. I got them right here. So these are some pictures of us when we went lionfish. There's a few of them right there that you can see. And then we took them. That was my catch. Took those, and then man, they fried them whole for us. Trying to get it where you guys can see it. And then oh, they made sushi. I forgot. They made sushi for us as well. They sashimi'd it. Hey, what's up, Alex? Hey, you want to cray? Hey, you missed crayon time, man. Let me join with you. We're talking about lionfish and scuba diving. You always got to have a box of crayons, right? You know, right? Come on. Thanks for stopping by, dude. But going back to the lionfish, sashimi'd it, sushi'd it up, fried it, cooked it, grilled it. Man, they did everything for us. Made a salad out of it for us. And it's a special chef that that does that. So very cool. Blue. You like blue crayon? Come on, man. Get on board with the greens. How you doing tonight, Alex? Or morning or evening, wherever. Good deal, man. Good deal. I appreciate you stopping by, man. I just ate a crayon. I did, Asher. You me save you one, buddy? Come on. Okay, Grumpy. So just saying, back when you were in, it really wasn't a thing. And it really didn't start until 2004 2004, 2005, 6, that era, 7. So yeah, crayons really weren't a thing back then, so I understand kind of, but they're super popular now. It's super, very, very common in the core and the younger type guys and things. It was kind of, as I was transitioning, it started becoming a thing, and now it's just taken over. And yeah, 69 to 73, not a thing. So my ribbons on my dress blues, I've got national defense. I think a guy just asked, Jared here, a national defense, sea service, combat action, good conduct, sea service, global war on terrorism, global war on terrorism, expeditionary medal, meritorious unit citation. So I'll dive back into that as well one day if that's a video you guys want to see, or maybe we can come in here and hang out and talk about it and just kind of show you guys what those are and what they mean. I know Grumpy Cat back in the day probably knows about all those too, and I'm focus back in on you guys. MOS, I was a 2651. A special intelligence Marine. 2651. I didn't get caught ribbon. That's right. Or slap on the wrist ribbon. That's funny. Where are you from, Alex? Where are you coming from, man? You in the Marine Corps? Man. Okay, sorry about that. All right, yeah, real talk. And no, we did talk about this, Jared. We talked about what the transitioning from any military, not just the Marine Corps. I mean, it's military to the civilian side is a very different. And another guy that was in chat said it took him 3 to 5 years to adjust back to that lifestyle, and it is a transition. It's a different. You're always going at 100% when you're in, and you're doing all the cool things, you're doing everything as high speed, you're going, and then you have this lifestyle that you do, and then you go out to the civilian side and it completely stops. And it's like your body doesn't know what to do, your mind doesn't know what to do, and they have transitional programs for that, to how to transition into civilian life. But I don't think there's a course, I don't think there's a class, I don't think there's anything that's really going to prepare you what that's for and how to adapt into that. So for me, it was the same way. And I did miss the brotherhood. I miss the chase. I miss the adrenaline. I miss the high. I missed the action. I missed all that, and I didn't know what to do. And that too. I went into the law enforcement academy, as you know me, and so I did chase that brotherhood. I chased that adrenaline, that next thing to get me to where I was. But I found out that what I did in the Marine Corps and then civilian life, it would never meet that standard of what I was looking for, and I would be chasing forever. So you've really got to be careful on doing that. Yeah, find it kind of hard to find your purpose. That's a good way to put it. And you really have to, and then you can't hold on to it forever, and then you can't stay in it, but yet you want to stay in it, and it's a battle inside of you and your head and everything else. But you learn to adapt and overcome, and to really to learn how to do life outside of the military. And that's tough, and it takes time. And I don't think there's a book, I don't think there's a class, I don't think there's anything, but there is a brotherhood of guys that have done it, and they do it together. Yeah, volunteer firefighter. There you go. Law enforcement for me, same thing. And that's okay, and you can get that, but eventually you'll get back into real civilian life on how to do things, Jared. So yeah, finding your purpose is really tough. Is really hard, but you find it eventually, and then you find those guys that you're doing. And that's why I always say, and I've told you, and I've told everybody, and then even on my videos, is you find your brothers, man. You find your crew. You find your few that help you through that and can answer questions, and you can bounce ideas off of them, and you can bounce those feelings and those experiences off of everyone. And I think that's yeah, that's how I feel. Hey Alex, I don't know if you heard or what MOS were you, man? Or what year were you? I know Grumpy Cat said 69 to 73. There's a guy here 80s. There's a guy here 2002. There's so we got all kinds of different military Marine Corps guys in here. So good stuff. I think all guys long for that brotherhood. You're right, Jared. They do, man. They do. As a man, you yearn for it. You long for it. You want it. Something. And it's better to do it together. You ain't going to do it alone. That's for sure. You're from Virginia. Nice. Good deal. Were you in the Marine Corps? Or you just kind of happened to find the stream and the videos, man? I appreciate you stopping by. Another East Coast. Okay, your brother is in the Marine Corps. Okay, very cool. Good deal. Is he still in now? He's a sergeant. Nice. Good deal, man. Very cool. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Virginia is a military state too. A lot of Quantico and all those up there in Washington and Virginia area is a lot of military history and a lot of things going on up there. So very cool. What's up, Bob?
I'm hungry.
You're hungry?
Yeah.
All right. What's that?
You getting off soon or what?
Yes, I am. Okay. Yep. So,
also,
yes, sir.
Is that sausage in yours cooked or not?
No, it is not.
Okay.
Do not eat the sausage. It has not been cooked. Yep. Mr. Jared said he's got spaghetti. Okay. So that is going to be when little man comes in and tells me he's hungry. You got to take care of your family first, gents, ladies, everybody in here. I really appreciated kind of getting on here and getting into some good conversations, whether it was military related, whether it was dive related, whether it was life related. And that's what I'm going to try to do. Pay attention to the socials. All right, Jared. Hey, are you coming in the morning? Gonna be there in the morning? So Pay attention to the socials. Okay, sweet. I'll see you in the morning then. Uh, so pay attention to the socials. Everything. I'll be back. Hey, Grumpy Cat. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Good night. Um, we'll be back in here. Like I said, pay attention to the socials. I like doing this. This is your brotherhood. I want to make that a community for us all. And so we can come together and just talk and be brothers for each other. So, man, I appreciate you, Semper Fi. But yeah, we'll be back on later on. We're going to go get some chow for the little man. We're going to hang out. Don't know when the next time will be, but I do appreciate everyone for all the love and the support lately. It's been amazing. So thank you again for that. And just if you hadn't sub, like, comment, share, the whole thing is appreciative and it helps me. But we'll be back here this same room next time. And I appreciate it, guys. And we're going to end it here. Semper Fi.